Yo, what's good, boy?
Yeah, what's going on, Josh?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That popcorn over there, huh?
You called me at a real good time, buddy. You want some?
Guy around.
Always eating, but always ready.
I always eat, never change.
That's right. What's going on, man?
Good. I'm gonna preface this real quick. So this is
right.
Crazy Good Talks again. I'm here with my brother, my mentor.
Get it right, brother. Get it right. Not friend. Get it right. We've been through stuff.
This guy, man, he's seen me through high and low.
Yeah.
Like
Literally low.
Literally low. 3 days ago, low. like,
Talking face to the pavement. No.
Oh man, John, introduce yourself a little bit. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
I'm Jean. I like you said, you know, we've been since birth, really. I really know you. I remember when your mom was pregnant with you.
Yeah.
But we've been through a lot, and right now I got married since maybe 5 years, 6 years now, married with 2 kids.
Yeah.
And I'm just watching you.
One of my godsons.
Yeah, that's right. My oldest is your godson.
Yeah.
And I'm just laughing how where we used to play ball and everything. Now I've got a family, got job, working, and you just growing, doing your own thing is just amazing. But that's basically it with me, man. Just trying to maintain my everyday life, living with my kids and everything. That's all it's about now, my family. That's it.
That's dope,
That's
man.
it, yeah.
That's dope. Like, you've always been an inspiration to me, dog. Like, you've always been a motivation to me, even back when this guy was wearing the FUBU suits and with the blue Timberlands and
Yo, can I tell a story real quick?
Yeah,
you know about it because we laugh about it real quick. You know, you're young, you got the money, you got no family, going to New Haven all in red. This is like at the height of Bloods and Crips and all that stuff, and here I am, red bandana, full red suit, red shoes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm lucky I didn't get shot out there, bro. I'm lucky I didn't get shot out there because I was all red. Didn't even think. Whatever.
That's what outfits were popping. You had to have your two-piece back then, bro.
You had to have the match. Everything was red glasses.
Now you had the baby blue glasses.
Right.
I remember you had that.
Right. You had a match all from top to bottom. You had a match. But that was when, you know, you had nothing to look out for except yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so you just splurge a little bit every day.
Yeah.
Every week.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What is I like asking people this. What's your definition of happy?
Man.
What's happy? Because I get a lot of different responses, and every time I ask this question, so it's just like I think it's a good question.
Right. Well, we first got to separate happy with joy, because happy is now. Happy is in the moment. You choose to be happy. Joy is something that is much deeper than happy. Mm-hmm. To me, being happy is being content, being satisfied with the way things are in the moment, right? Right now, it could be, like I say, it's very, what's the word? Happiness is very conditional. Right now, I'm happy because I have my popcorn with me, you know, but let it fall right now, and then suddenly my happiness goes away, you know? But we become happy when we choose what we focus on. And to me, being happy is looking at what's right now in your life. That makes you happy. That's how I see it.
That's big.
But very different from joy, if you ask me.
Yeah. What do you think the difference is? Like, how would you quantify the difference?
Well, I would qualify that basically joy is something you always are. To me, my joy comes in hope. If I don't have hope, I will lose my joy. If I'm living daily, nothing to hope for, I have no joy in my life. I'll be stressed out, I'll be this. But I can be happy with somebody knocking on the door and say, hey, here's $100. Yeah, I'm happy now. But I have no joy. Once that money is spent, it's gone.
Yeah.
But when I have joy, my joy, my personal joy, stems from my God. Because I know no matter what, I'll be taken care of.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between joy and happiness to me.
I like that answer. Because, like I said, I think a lot of us chase happy, not knowing we want joy, right? Not knowing we want peace, right? Like, as I was telling you a couple of days ago, like I really came to the point where it's like I really just want peace in my life. Like,
Right.
Where it's just like anything could be going on, and I could just be able. And as long as I have peace, I feel like I'm okay. Like I don't need to be happy.
Exactly.
Like as long as I have peace, like
Right.
I'm good. Like,
you know, happiness will always come because it's very in the moment. Something could happen, make you happy. But joy, some people will never achieve joy because they're looking for the wrong thing. They keep chasing happiness, like you said, thinking it's gonna give them joy, but it's not. It's not. You know how many billionaires you hear commit suicide, or people at the top of their game commit suicide because they don't have joy. They have happiness. Happiness, money can buy happiness anytime. If I want to be happy, I'll just go out and buy me a BMW if I have the money. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
But I have no joy, and that causes stress. And next thing you know, I'm unhappy about everything because I have no joy. You see?
Yeah.
It's funny because joy makes you happy about the little things.
Yeah.
But no joy, it's gonna take you don't know what's gonna make you happy if you don't have the joy.
Correct.
You know?
It's always fleeting. It's always
always
from the
fleeting.
next
You're
to the
always
next.
gonna be chasing it and never find it.
Eeh.
You know?
Eeh. That's deep. I like that.
Yeah.
What's something that you think you're struggling with in life right now? Be as transparent as you want.
It's always been the same thing all my life, myself. When you came out with that album, I Am Me.
Yeah, I'm at the enemy. Yeah.
That spoke to me so much because all my life I've always been fighting this. It's always been like I'm trapped in here. Because I never cared what people thought about me, but I always cared the fight that goes in here. I could never escape this, no matter what. I could never escape this because this will always bring up stuff that I'm trying to get past. So I'm still struggling with renewing my mind, getting rid of the junk that's in here, the lies I tell myself. The lies I tell myself is what I cannot get past, you know, because all the stuff that's built up in my subconscious is trying to come out, and it always tries to come out at the wrong times when I'm trying to make changes for my family, for my sons, for my wife. I'm trying to make changes, but
isn't it funny how, like, at times, even I can say for me, like, I'll sit here and be like, yo, like, I look at you and I feel like you have it put together, right?
Yeah.
Even knowing you, right?
Right.
And it's just like, isn't it funny how in the back of your head, like, it's just like, if you really only knew me, though.
Right. I mean, Josh, we talk all the time, you know? You call me and we talk, and I never hold back from opening up to you if I know it can help you understand certain things.
Correct.
So you know the stuff that I struggle with. And it ends up being a lot of stuff that you struggle with.
Exactly, that's exactly.
So which is why I always open up to you, because you open up to me about certain things, and then talking to you, it helps me.
Correct.
But the thing is, people don't really know. Whenever you see somebody, you're like, oh man, I wish I were like this person. I wish I was like that person. You never know that battle that they're going through.
Yeah.
You know, you never know it. They're able to put a face, they're able to go out in public and put it to the side, you know, but to truly know what the person's going through, you'd really have to sit and talk to that person. And that's when you're like, whoa, you know what? I really don't want any piece of this person. You hold your stuff over there. Leave me alone, you know?
It's funny because I feel like as an artist, like, one of my motivations has always been to, like, speak on that, like,
right.
Because I'm not afraid to, like, oh, it looks good for me. It's
Right.
not, though. Like, I want to show,
Right.
but I feel like as much as I say it, people keep being like, oh no, but
Right,
like
right,
they keep seeing the flash, but I
Right.
keep trying to be like no, like
Yeah.
I am going through right now, like, and it's just like the opposite effect
Right.
tends to happen the more I share, which is just, I find so ironic.
Right,
like,
right. See, the thing is, we all have burdens, and it's good to be able to lay that burden down sometimes and be strong for somebody. But remember, you got to pick that burden back up.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to deal with my burdens, because my burdens, whenever I walk around with it and around my family, it shows and it impresses on them. And as a father, as a man in my house, as the only one that God has put authority in my house, I got to be able to put that burden down. When I talk to my son, my wife, I got to be able to put it down and focus on them. You know, I had a conversation with my wife recently because she says, you never tell me how your day goes, this and that, blah, blah. I'm like, babe, I keep it short because the burden I got to deal with over there, I'm not going to bring it home and have you deal with it. I feel it's my job to protect you from my burdens.
Correct.
I don't want you to go to bed worried about your husband. Worried that, oh, you know what, he had a rough day today, I hope tomorrow goes out. I don't want you to spend your day wondering how my day's going. I got it.
Correct.
I got it. That's not your burden, that's my burden. So sometimes we do got to put that burden down just to be able to relate to somebody and not put our burdens on somebody else's shoulders.
I think that's the part I'm definitely growing in.
Right.
Because it's tough to separate. Like like I'm going through this, but I gotta put this face on. It's tough, man.
Yeah, because
like
the natural man loves to talk about their problems. But I mean, doesn't the Bible tell us focus on the good things?
Yeah.
You know that good things come out of your mouth and different stuff like that. I'm trying to live that, but being human, it's how'd your day go? Oh, let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, it was all right. I used to do this thing with my wife. I'm like, whenever she asks me how's your day go, I say, ask me how my day did not go. Because then I'll be able to say, great. Ask me the negative. How did your day not go today? And I'll be like, great.
Oh my gosh. No.
Just to change my thinking, but
it's so true, man. Like it is so
right.
I'm kind of upset you said that because this is like it challenges me and I just want to cut it here. But yeah, right.
Interview over.
You said too much. But that's definitely a good point. I was gonna say, what is this is just random. So what's something that you're currently interested in? What's interesting to you? What are you watching? What are you like? What is like a hot take like for you right now in your life? It could be anything.
Right now, I'm so focused right now on. I'm about to be 40 in 3 years. Huh? 39, 40. Yeah, 2 years. I thought I was 37. I'm about to be 40 in 2 years. So you can look at it as I lived half my life already. Mm-hmm. So now I got God willing, another 40. Mm-hmm. So now I feel like it's crunch time. I did the games, I played the games, blah, blah, this and that. So now I'm so focused on building something.
Correct.
That will take care of my family, building something that I can pass on to my family, and building something that will allow me to truly make a difference. Because I feel the learning stages are over, this and that, the games are over. I'm 40 now, my son's about to be pretty soon. Next thing you know, he'll be in college.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
that's going to be the wrong time to be trying to build stuff.
Yeah.
So he has to have something. They have to have something. I keep saying he because the little ones are not even 2 yet. But they have to have something that daddy left them.
Correct.
So I'm so focused right now. And I know in order to do that, again, I got to drain this of all the negativity that's been built up over the years. Mm-hmm. So right now I'm consuming myself with self-help, a lot of motivational talks, a lot of different things like Gary Vee, Anthony Robbins, Les Brown, different people like that that can help me and show me and lead me how to get past all the soot, the mud, the crap that's been built up in my mind. So right now I'm onto all the motivational and self-help and different things like that.
And that's huge because even for me, like we're weird in the way that we always are in line in that way. And I've been on that path and on that journey. And it's just like, I always say, like, if somebody was to give me, say, Josh, I'll give you $5 million right now, but you can never read another book for the rest of your life.
Right.
I would legit turn it down.
Yeah,
of
course.
Because it's just like I've started to understand the value of knowledge. Like who you become at 50 books, who do you become at 100 books read and applied.
Exactly.
Right? So it's just like, I've gotten such peace in my journey and embracing where I'm at. And it's like, yes, it may be difficult. Yes, it may be whatever, but then what's the alternative? Right. I'm not here. Like, you know what I mean?
That's
What's the alternative? So it's just like, it's weird. So it doesn't like fade. I'm super motivated, and not even in the sense of motivation, but I feel like I finally have some semblance of a routine where it's like, okay, if I could just apply this, if I can structurally this, like, now get your time in, learning, you know what I mean?
Don't give me the money, give me the tools.
Correct.
Because the tools, I can 10 times what you wanted to give me.
Exactly.
And the tools, I can pass it on to somebody else.
Very
so a lot
true.
of the stuff that I'm learning is because we being Haitian, we know what a lot of the verbal things that come from people around us, a lot of I call it verbal abuse, but they may not see it that way. They mean well, but there's a lot of stuff they say to you. And I try to shield my kids from it. But when I learn these things, I try to see how I can flip it around and teach my son without literally saying, hey, sit down here, here's how you reprogram your mind. But in him seeing how I act,
correct,
he will learn it. Not to be negative about himself, not to be negative about anybody in his family, not to be negative about everything. Oh, this isn't going to work, this isn't going to work. No, you make it work.
Correct.
Because you have the intelligence, the ability to make it work. If it don't work today, keep doing it until it works.
That's true.
And these are things that you give me $10 million today, but don't teach me that. It's worthless. Your $10 million is worthless.
It's absolutely.
It's worthless because I waste that $10 million not knowing that I have the power to do something with that $10 million.
Exactly.
You
and
know?
It's like, and it's it's the little things. Like,
right.
I'm halfway through this book on sleep.
Right.
Now you'd be like, why in the heck would you study sleep?
Right.
You just go to sleep, right? Bro, I've been doing it all
wrong. All wrong. Yep.
Bro, like, I'm completely shocked.
I'm just curious. Does it have anything to do with like taking power naps? Taking less sleep at night?
Not that
8 hours.
Nope, not that. Okay. But it's more, it gets into detail of like the different hormones that your body produces, right, and how it's on a schedule. And it's just like my thing of like going to bed 1 o'clock. I'm totally like, I just been totally
right.
And it's because I've been fatigued lately. I'm like, why am I fatigued?
Right.
I didn't get, but it's just like when I looked at like that little thing could screw something.
Right.
And I knew it because here come my little godson. You're on TV.
Yeah, buddy. What's up? Come here. What's up?
I'm good.
What you want to say?
Just asking if you were on TV.
Yeah, I'm on TV. Right?
You're on TV too now.
You'll see it later. You'll see it soon.
But yeah, all of those little things. And it's like, I kind of knew like, because I'm like, I feel like I over leverage sometimes. I'm like, I'm getting all this time staying up at night to do work and this and that. But I'm just like, I feel like this is gonna come at a cost. Like it's too, you know what I mean? Like it's too good to, you know when something's too good to be true. It's just like,
of course,
this is costing me somehow.
Yeah.
And like reading the book, I'm just like, I wish I would have just adopted the right sleep schedule.
Right.
Like
that's right. Yeah. A good friend of mine, this dude, this dude's a millionaire. He told me, he said, how much sleep do you get at night? I said, I get about, if I'm lucky, 6. If I'm lucky, on a good night, I get 6. He's like, why do you get so little sleep? I'm like, because I'm grinding. I'm doing my work.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, so when you get that little sleep, how much work do you get done throughout the day? I said, I'm always tired. He's like, now imagine if you were able to get more sleep, 8 hours, and for the first half of the day, you're energetic, you pushing. And then you take a quick half-hour nap, and then you have the rest of the day feeling good. How much more work you think you could do? I sat and I thought about it. I'm like, well, compared to what I'm doing now, I wake up at this time 2 hours later. I'm like, ugh, I'm drowsy.
Yeah.
And the whole day to the point I get a headache. I am unproductive with a 6-hour sleep.
Yeah.
He says it's better to go to sleep early and do less work at night to make sure you wake up feeling energetic. Because the time that you are able to work, if you're not able to focus on it, it's nothing.
Nah, right. That's very true.
Oh, no, I didn't call you. No, I didn't.
You just trying to get the extra 15 minutes.
Hey, that's my 15 minutes. You wait your turn. You got 40 years.
But nah, I think that's so true. So it's like things like that. That's something like money can't buy that knowledge.
No.
Like money can't buy that. I don't know if you remember Scott's Torch. He used to be a producer. He was like a big time producer back in the day. Like blew through 100 million. Like blew through 100 million drugs or whatever. Blah blah blah. But it's just like you see how quick it can go.
Yeah.
Like that's why it's just like people try to skip steps, but you don't understand. It's really the journey that gets you there. And I'm still trying to fully understand that. Like, cause at times I could sit here and talk like this, and then tomorrow I'll be like, yo, but I got this bill though. Like, you know what I mean?
But the thing is, Josh, that's what's plaguing our people. I'm talking about the black community. Because TV got us chasing. Yeah, buddy. But okay. All right. When I'm done, you gotta let me done. Okay. No more interruptions. All right, buddy. Wait till we're done.
We can play Cowboys.
As soon as I'm done, we'll play Cowboys.
It's supposed to be now.
As soon as I'm done, we'll play Cowboys. Okay. Man, totally threw me off.
I love
you sure you want this line?
All of it.
Oh man, what was I saying, Josh?
Plaguing black.
This is what's plagued because TV got us chasing the money.
Yes.
You know, we want to be basketball stars. We want to be super. There's nothing wrong with that. But And chasing that, remember, you got to chase something that is far more important, the knowledge.
Correct.
Because if you don't know how to use what you're about to get once you go pro, or if you don't know how to use, everybody's trying to win the lottery. The reason people that win the lottery lose it overnight because they don't have the knowledge. They don't have the wisdom.
That's the thing. And I literally said this. I said this in a last podcast. I was talking with Kenny V. I was like, people understand that the top 1% is the top 1%. It's not 99%. 99% of y'all aren't getting there. Like, it's not reality. And that's not where you're fulfilled, though. Like, that's the thing. I feel like people build their lives to think that's success, that's happy, and that's where I need to be to be. And it's just like, that's not true.
But you know what? They're not teaching that in our schools, though.
No.
You know where they're teaching it? The billionaires send their kids to special schools that teach them these things.
Yeah.
We, the community, we don't get that type of knowledge.
Yeah, nah. And I'm not here to bash like the music and the rap, but it's the whole lifestyle that they portray, though.
Right.
Like, it's the lifestyle that's portrayed. And like I said, I'm cool if you want it. You're into designer, you're fashion. Cool. If that's really you, like. But like, it's just a ton of people out here that it's not really you. That's not your life. Like, you don't really care.
Right.
Like, if you were the only one in the world, you wouldn't worry about copping Versace. Like, you wouldn't even really
would not care.
Like,
you would not care. You know, if people would turn off their TV and open a book and truly understand these things, you know, we as a black community would become so much more powerful. You know, one thing I hate is how black folks always say, oh, we were kings in Africa, we were queens. What are you now? Forget what you were. What are you now? It's good to think about where you were, but let that push you to pursue something bigger.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when Wakanda thing came out, Black Panther came out.
Yeah.
Everybody, kings with that.
Yeah.
I'm like, where are you now? Where are you now? You're at the bottom of and you want to be at the bottom. You're looking for free handouts, free this, free that. When in Wakanda, they do themselves. Let the movie show you how black people are supposed to do it. Do for yourself. Stop asking for a handout.
Bro.
But we're taught for a handout. We're taught for a handout. Go get a handout. Go get a handout. Free Obama phone. Free this. Free that. No. Put it all away, and you rise. Rise from where you are.
That's super real.
You know,
we're gonna wrap on that. That's so because mines want to play Cowboys and
Cowboys. Oh my goodness.
But bro, like that's why this whole thing. Like I just want to hear you talk, bro. Your insight, like I said, to me is very important. It's very valuable. I forever appreciate you. If I don't tell you enough, like for real, like I appreciate everything that you do in being the man in your family and taking care of responsibilities. Because I look at all of that.
Well,
like I'm shaped by all of that.
Know this, I look at you and Ezra too. So you guys are teaching me a whole lot. And let this be the last thing I say. The fact that you and Ezra, as young as you guys are, especially when you started, the fact that you go all out for what it is that you're looking for. I'm looking at all the equipment here you got. There's gotta be easily close to $10,000 worth of stuff I know that you have in your own home.
Come on, dude.
I know.
Not at my house.
Not in his house. That's it. I mean that you got stashed up
in a
somewhere
at New Villa.
Way back then.
At New Villa.
No, but you and E, you guys go all out for what you believe and you push forward. And I'll tell you what, that inspired me because it made me think. I'm like, okay, they're young, they're doing it. What's holding me back from going all out? What's holding me back from doing what I need to do and putting the time and energy and the money into something that I know will change my family's future tomorrow? So you two guys really inspired me to really go out and stop holding back and stop being so cheap. Because you guys know, I hold back with my money. I don't play with my money. I don't play with my money. If it's not a necessity, it ain't being spent. But you guys really, I'm telling you, you guys really empowered me to really push forward. And I probably never told you and E that, but you guys do have empowered me to push forward and actually do what I need to do, the sacrifices I need to make to do what I need to get done.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Man. I appreciate E. Like I said, he's been a huge inspiration to me too. So
man.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Good
talk.
Always
a pleasure, man.
All right. Now everybody knows you're a Hollywood star. You know where you live, bro.
Oh yeah, right. Hollywood star. Nah, no star here. Cowboys and Indians time.
Cowboys and Indians.